Welcome back, everyone. So we got through all the first videos about the routine, the rhythm, the technique. So now basically this is just a shave. Me trying out the new soaps that I've bought. So we can go ahead and jump right in. So today I'm trying out the Sterling Soaps Duke and the Aftershave. Tried Sterling Soap the first time last week with the Executive Man. Really liked the soap. It likes the water though. You gotta hydrate it. Got my Captain's Choice copper bowl. I've already mixed up my lather. We're using the RazoRock 400 synthetic. I will be using the Bic Chrome Platinum Blade. And today I will be using the Merkur Futur. Really like this razor. So this one is an adjustable razor. So you have your settings right here. Don't know if that's gonna focus in or not. And you just simply turn the bottom knob to where you want it to be. I'm gonna go ahead and set this on 2 because that's where I run this one. Now this one has a unique head to it. Normally you got the screw-ons, the twist-ons, the butterflies and all that. This one simply has, if you can see this lip right here, you grab the side of it, you pick it up, and just pop it off. And then you have these springs right here, which are retentions that hold in these knobs right here. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. So pretty neat razor, pretty cool, very futuristic. The only con to this razor that I have is that there's no knurling on it. There's no grip on it. So you gotta kind of be careful with it. So here's the Bic Platinum. And how I load this one is just your normal, I'll hold it up, drop the blade down in it, and then I put it on from the top. Make sure that it's clicked in. Now this one, as far as I know, it doesn't matter which way this head goes on. It's not picky like the Variant is, but it's got good blade gap on both sides. You know, right there is the gap on, let me get this so you can see it. The gap on this one down 2. And then as you raise this up, I went down with it. As you raise this up, I can't go to it. You can see the gap compared, right there is on 6, and then I'll turn it back down to 2 to compare to that. So really like this razor. I'm a big fan of the adjustable razor, and when I have somebody ask me, you know, what's a good razor to start with, I lean them towards an adjustable razor just for the simple fact you got everything you need right there in one. Now my top razor, my number 1 razor, is 4 razors tied for first place, which is this Merkur Futur, the Merkur Progress, the Parker Variant, and the Rockwell 6C. All of them are adjustables. They can pretty much tackle anything that you got. Everyday shaves, every 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Shave off a beard with them. You really can't beat an adjustable. But if I had to break that down to price, you're probably looking in the $50,000 the, you know, $60, $70 range for the Futur and the Progress. You're looking in the $50 to $60 range for the Parker variant and the C6 Rockwell. I always lean towards my Parker variant. I just like the Parker variant. But let's go ahead and get this going here. So how's y'all's weather been? It's been a rough couple of days here in Bowling Green. Wednesday night, we spent 4 hours in a tornado shelter at work because of all the storms coming through. Luckily, nothing hit in our area that I am aware of at this moment in time. I didn't hear nothing about it yesterday. But yesterday, it's rained and thunderstormed. Today, when I woke up, it's 82 degrees, the sun outside, but now I hear the thunder rumbling outside. We're supposed to have 4 days of some pretty bad and severe weather here. It's already flooding interstate, main roads, side roads, access roads. Out here in the country where I live, there's a lot of roads that are closed that are impassable right now. So it's a little extreme. And we have a saying here in Kentucky now that it says, turn around, don't drown, you know, don't drive through the water and stuff. Some of the time these little niches that they send out, these little things explaining stuff, you know, there's some pretty inventive people out there to think of that, you know, turn around, don't drown. There's a couple others, but I just don't remember them right offhand. My big concern is Bowling Green, Warren County, surrounding areas, we're pretty much built on top of a cave system here. So when those caves fill up with water, water don't have nowhere to go. Then you start getting the concern of sinkholes opening up. You know, and they're flooding, you pretty much know where it's going to flood because you've seen it before. Those sinkholes, those will pop out of nowheres. A little bit concerning. We'll see how it goes over the next couple of days with all the rain we're supposed to get Saturday and Sunday. It's been an interesting couple of days. To say the least. But on a side note, for those of you that watched the Shaved In tour, know that I'm about to remodel all the bathrooms in the house. So me and the wife spent all day Tuesday here in Bowling Green looking around at the Home Depot, you know, the Lowe's, all the surplus stores, Menards, trying to find stuff to go into the bathrooms. We found a lot of stuff. We were able to find the tile and the accent tile, the flooring, and the toilets for this bathroom. But we couldn't find anything else for the master bathroom or the guest bathroom, so we bought what we could. Wife found the rest of the stuff, believe it or not, in Louisville. Out of all surplus stores around here, the Home Depot, or the Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, and all that, we couldn't find nothing. You know, the tub here measures out at 58 inches. They don't make a 58-inch tub, they make a 60-inch tub. I'm gonna have to cut the drywall out to find out what size the drywall is, because by code, it should be the green board, which is a little bit thicker, which I think is 5/8 inch. You know, then you got the flange, the 1/4 inch flange that's on the tub, so it might be a 60-inch tub, and I just don't know it yet because I can't get to it. But now I gotta make a trip to Louisville tomorrow in all this rain. That's gonna be fun. Truck bed full of vanities, countertops, tile. But who don't like a road trip? Might even get my dad. See if he wants to ride up there with us. He don't get out much after Mom passed. I try to keep him a little active, keep his mind off things. Gets rough sometimes, but he's a good sport. I like taking him fishing. He has a ball fishing. So I'm late to the ball game with these soaps, these newer soaps. I pretty much use Parasso and Puck soaps for a majority of my shaving time. So I shaved with the Sterling soap last week for the first time. I ended up shaving for 5 days with it. The Executive Man really liked it. It took me a little while to figure out though the hydration on it. It does like the water, but once you get it there, I mean, it hasn't dried out or anything. It's still good and smooth, fluffy. You can feel the wetness in it. I like this soap. This is the Duke flavor. Has a very good smell to it. It's a calming smell to me. Look at that, you know. That's good soap, thick soap. And it's slick. It's slicker than the chisel face that I've been using for the past couple of days. I really like this razor. The speed that I shave with, it makes it easy for me to hold it. I might have nicked myself right there. Might have. It might look like it. Yep. But if y'all are looking for it, you know, adjustable razor, I'm a sucker for the cool stuff. If it's got a cool looking label, I'm gonna buy it. If it looks cool, I'm gonna buy it. You know, before I was buying them because I'd see them on YouTube. Certain individual who I've already named shaving with a razor, and I'm like, oh man, I like it, razor. He talks good about that razor. And the next thing you know, UPS, FedEx, post office, knocking on the door with a package because I've bought it. Like I said, this was just normal shave. I'm trying out these new soaps. So far, I like this Sterling soap. Like I said, though, it's you got to work with it to get the lather. I know, a lot of little stuff on my neck. A little bit right there. That's odd. That usually takes it off pretty good. But it could be the blade too, but I am going to put my glasses back on. I can't see. Lower this down to 1 on this touch-up pass. So back to the beginning of all this, you know, if you all are in those storm zones, especially, you know, I saw Arkansas got hit pretty hard the other night. If, you know, y'all hunker down, be safe out there. And those of you that have lost your homes and businesses, messed up your livelihood with these storms that have come through here in the past couple of days, you know, thoughts are out to you all, thinking about y'all. You know, these tornadoes spin up out of the blue. Weather channels do have a little bit better tracking system now to where they can at least give you some warning, but you know, you get these ones that just spin up out of the blue. Those are the ones that usually hurt and destroy and kill people. So you all out there, you know, be mindful of the weather. Get to your safe spots. Take cover when they tell you to take cover. Be as safe as you possibly can be. During those storms. I know sometimes they hit and you're in areas that you can't really do anything, but you know, do your best. Get out of the way of it. Well, I've eaten my neck up. Daggone it. That's me talking though, because that's my trouble spot right through there. That's just me yakking the whole time. But, you know, that was the Merkur Futur. I like this razor. You guys that don't have mustaches that shave, this has got a big head on it. And it'll be a little hard to get it in there. But the way the blade sits up and everything, you'll be able to get it in there and curl it and get it going as long as you learn the blade on these. Now on setting 2, this is a pretty aggressive razor for me. Even on setting 1, this is an aggressive razor for me. So that's something you might want to play with if this is what you're looking for, is to find a blade that'll work in it very well for you. I just go through blades. Normally I'll run a locust and sword through my adjustable ones because it's a sharp blade, but it's not as sharp as all the other ones. And when I can dial it, I can control it a whole lot better. So let's get this rinsed off. So even after I've rinsed off, you can still feel the slickness of that soap. I'm sure I'm just harping about the soap. I know I've watched many videos and everybody uses this soap, and I see why now, because it is a very good soap. Scent on it is amazing. They're more of a cologne based smell instead of perfumic or perfume. Now I did notice though, between the sterling and the chisel face that I was trying, the sterling, the smell from the aftershave and soap lasted me about, I don't know, 4-6 hours. But I could still get hints of it 12, 13, 14 hours later. But the chisel face, I smelled that pretty much the entire 12 hours that I wore it. So, you know, if you're all into something like that, and that's a difference in them. But I did eat my neck up pretty bad, so I'm gonna go get my hate stick. For those of you that have watched other videos, you know I'm not a fan of these. But I use them the way they're supposed to be used. So a little cut right there. This shit burns. This is one of the reasons I hate it. Putting salt in a wound. And you watch these other people, after they shave, god damn, that burns. Wash their entire face for several minutes with these, just asking for pain. You know, god, I hate them. Absolutely hate them. Because, I mean, that shit burns, guys. I don't care. Oh, I got a little tingle there. No, that shit burns. Plain and simple, it burns. And the thing is, I've noticed on my face that when I do use them around the cuts and everything, they get red and irritated afterwards. You know, and it doesn't matter if I use this alum block or if I use this one. It doesn't. This one right here that's in the box, this one crystallizes bad. So there's normally times that I take a razor blade and I scrape it off and get it as smooth as I can. But these crystallize, so when you put that on there, you're scratching it, it hurts. This one's not as bad. That's why I've got this one out, using it. Yep. Those burn. Do not like them. I just poured that water all down me instead of on my neck. So once you get it on there, wash it off. Some people leave it on there. I guess it's all right if you like salt. You know, I like salt on my food. I don't like salt on my body. Dries my skin out very bad. All right. You know it burned with that. So here's the aftershave. We'll crack this open. Get some of that out. Put that on my face. Ooh, damn. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah. That was a close shave. Boy. Ow. Well, guys, I'm going to turn this camera off and cry over that one. But now on, this is what the video is going to be like. You know, unless somebody sends me a comment or something, I go off on a rant like I've done on a couple of them. But just a simple shave. Do 3 pass shaves. You can listen to me rant about the weather, my everydays. I'm a big movie fan, big TV show. I like them. I'll talk about some of that stuff too. But I'll run this razor and blade and soap for 3-4 days until this blade gets dull. And then I'll switch back to the chisel face. So I'll see you all in a couple days. Y'all watch the weather out there. Be safe. And if the roads are flooded, take the Kentucky slow-go. Turn around. Don't drown. Till next time, I wish y'all some smooth shaving. This already shaves. I'm out.